Aloha mai ku'u mauhoa. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Hanohano Lānaʻi. I'm so excited to share with you. In the previous episode, we learned about the formation of Lānaʻi, the deities that visited, early human settlement, and finally, traditions of Lānaʻi's past. We begin today learning about the expansion of Hawaiian population and events that occurred in the late 1700s and early 1800s. E ho'omaka kākou, let's get started. By the mid-1700s, Hawaiian society grew to the pinnacle of its existence. Population estimates range from about 800,000 to 1 million native Hawaiians living on all of the 8 larger Hawaiian islands. On Lānaʻi alone, the population grew to about 6,000 native inhabitants. This is a significant number, especially because all of these residents depended on only the resources available on this island alone. In the uplands, natives cultivated crops such as uwala or sweet potato and ulu or breadfruit. On the shoreline, they gathered fish and seafood from the ocean. Between the years 1775 and 1779, there was constant warfare between the chiefs of Hawaii Island and Maui. Kalaniʻōpuʻu, the ruler of Hawaii Island, launched numerous invasions of Maui during this time. In 1778, when Kalaniʻōpuʻu's warriors were driven off of Maui's shores, his troops retreated to Kaho'olawe and Lānaʻi. Lānaʻi natives retreated to their stronghold at Ho'oki'o Ridge, but Kalaniʻōpuʻu's forces cut off their water supply, and the people perished. Native accounts recall that the entire island of Lānaʻi was ravaged. The battle, known as Kamokuhi, resulted in defeat and for some Lānaʻi natives, death. Lānaʻi's population drastically decreased. Kalaniʻōpuʻu's nephew, Kamehameha, eventually seized permanent control of Maui in 1795. At around that time and into the early 1800s, Kamehameha took seasonal residency at Kaunalu on Lānaʻi's southwest coastline. While at Kaunalu, Kamehameha enjoyed fishing in the abundant fishing grounds off the shores of Kaunalu, Palikaholo, and surrounding areas. In 1802, Wang Chun of China attempted Lānaʻi's first commercial business venture. He settled in the upland regions and cultivated sugarcane to process into raw sugar. However, 1 year later, Chun's sugar venture failed and he departed Lānaʻi. Captain Cook first arrived in Hawaii in 1778. The years following his arrival were tumultuous for native Hawaiians. There were many diseases brought by foreigners that spread quickly throughout the native population. In 1804 and 1805, the disease termed ma'i o ku'u, which is believed to have been Asiatic cholera, swept through the islands. This disease claimed the lives of more than 150,000 native Hawaiians. On Lānaʻi alone, an estimated 2,000 natives lost their lives to ma'i o ku'u. Sadly, this was only the beginning of the population demise. The late 1700s brought about a lot of change for Lānaʻi and her people. Stay tuned for the next episode to find out what else was in store for the island during the 1800s. Until then, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed learning. Aloha ahui ho kākou.